Well, good morning, Blue Marble Riders. We are about to leave quite late, about 11 o'clock. Spinnakers BrewPub and accommodations. So that was where we just had breakfast at Spinnakers Brewhouse, because we got a package with them to stay overnight in one of our accommodations as well. It's literally, we turn in here. And here it is. It's an old sort of heritage house. It's kind of cool. And yeah, we'll go in through the door. So we go in through here. Just like a house. Just like a house. It's a bit of a mess. I'm sorry about this, folks. But yeah, it's a really ye old sort of, you know, there's the chariot. The old sort of high ceilings. Let's go around and yeah, a basic fan there and TV, didn't use that. All our bike stuff is all over the place. Sorry about that. It's amazing how much stuff you can get on a Vstrom, isn't it? It's all over the place. But anyway, and yeah, there's the big bath. I think we lowered the reservoir, filling that thing. And the little sink edge area and the way out of here. That is $279, includes breakfast, a beer tasting the night before, a flight of beer, and some truffles, chocolate truffles, not the mushroom type. We're going to go for a little tour around Victoria. We won't touch all the attractions, but we'll just give a whirlwind tour of what Victoria looks like. I expect a lot of this today. Victoria's a higgledy-piggledy place designed by the English, and if you know anything about the lack of the grid system in England, you'll figure it out. But that's part of its quaintness. It bills itself as a very British sort of city. Lots of British sort of attractions. But it's also very cosmopolitan. And what we're going to do now is basically go to Ogden Point, which is over there, and then follow Dallas Road around the coast. But you'll pass the Empress Hotel, which a good friend of mine got married in. Guy who got me into motorbikes, got me into flying, got me into all sorts of things. My surrogate father, as I call him. He's passed away now, but I was best man at his wedding there a few years ago. He came over to Canada to get married. It was awesome. Used to work for the CAA, the Civil Aviation Authority in England. Awesome guy. Got me flights in Sally B. Anyone know what that is? That's Flying Fortress. I got to fly in that plane while he inspected it. I got to sit in Spitfires, Messerschmitts. He taught me how to glide, how to fly, and then scared the bejesus out of me on his AJS, which was so much fun. I got to remember to try to keep my helmet still because I'm filming. Okay, so we're going to turn right here. I think I go this way. Oh no, forgot. Oh, gotta go in that way. Here we go. There we go. So this is Wharf Street. A lot of restaurants here. We were at one yesterday, just off of Wall Street, and I don't think either of us would recommend it. It was nice enough. It was called 10 Acres, something like that. But it was very expensive compared with Spinnakers and other places around, and the portions were very small, and they really wanted you in and out quite quickly. So here, but there's a lot of lovely places down here. You can see the harbour is very, very busy. You can see a catamaran coming in, planes, harbour planes land there all the time. That's the Empress Hotel. Got rid of all the ivy. There used to be tons of ivy on it, everywhere. Got to keep your eyes peeled around here for gormless tourists, like myself. So yeah, there's the Empress Hotel. And we're going to take a right here, head off past the Parliament buildings, the other side of the inner harbour, and past the Wax Museum. And notice the double-decker buses here. So good tours. horse and cart. I'm going to take my chance here. What a good horsey. I'll try to be really quiet for it. Lucky I'm not in a straight pipe Harley. No, I won't go into that lane. And there's the catamaran warning a boat in front of him to get out of the way. And you can see a water taxi down there. It's that yellow thing with a Canadian flag. That may have been the one we were on, I don't know. And that was a great deal of fun. $12 to hop on, and you can stay on it as long as you want, all around the harbour. It's actually a lot quicker at the end of a day than walking. We walked all the way around from Spinnakers Pub to Wharf Street, which is only a couple of clicks really. Then after a few beers, it's always nice just to hop on one of those, and it takes you straight back to Songhees. Songhees is a walk around the inner harbour, so that's kind of a nice walk you can do. Move over, look at that, yeah. Oh, there's a sunbeam tiger, look at that. Nice. So as you can see, this is unusually packed today. It's a Thursday, it's not a particularly busy day. But you can see there's some sort of exhibition going on here with cruisers, so no doubt that's causing a great deal of the impact. Okay, so now we're on Dallas Road, or the coastline. There are the Olympic Mountains over in Washington State, the US. And Juan de Fuca, the water, not what you think. Lots of current out there, lots of sailing races around here, and if you're a freshwater sailor, it will be most baffling to you, because you will not have a clue as to why everyone's passing you, and it's because they understand what the currents are doing out here. No need for a litre bike on these roads. Perfectly good enough to whip round here on a 250. 125. You're not allowed to go faster than 50 or 60 kilometers an hour. So why burn the extra gas? Look at that, we've got the rats. They're even down here. #1 cause for motorcycle accidents, not cars, not incompetence. The cloven rats. They dart out when you least expect it. It's not like hitting a squirrel. Little smudge. As you can see, I've got one glove off, and sorry to all you people who are going to be very upset with me for riding like this, and totally understandable, but I'm afraid needs must today. I have to touch my screen, and these gloves, these 5 gloves, I love them. Lots of people have said, what are those gloves? I really like them. And they're super comfortable, well made, beautiful, but can you touch a screen through them? No. Cafe drive-through. Yeah, beautiful. Feels like being in Carmel. To any of you Americans, I've been down to Carmel, and this reminds me a lot of Carmel in California. Very similar landscape, very similar temperature, very similar look to it. Equally expensive properties as we go through here. We'll enter Cadbra Bay and Oak Bay, and my God, you know, 30 years ago, you used to have to get something reasonable, but now what, 5, 6, 7 million for something that doesn't look too great. These I'm not sure what they would be, because they're not on the water side and they're not particularly fancy. Some of them are condos and developments in older houses, but you'll see when we get to Caddy Bay. Very nice. We used to come here when I went to UVic long time ago, University of Victoria. I used to live down here. I remember one night, but several nights, but one night in particular, a massive storm was forecast to hit here, and this was the place to come down and see those waves coming right over the road, and it was incredible. Almost certainly above the speed limit right now. As we follow Hollywood Crescent, that was back there, my goodness. Gary Oak is native here. It's a very gnarly looking tree. No one behind me. I think I can do a cheeky loop here. That's beautiful. Yeah, these houses will be worth a mint. I'm sure there aren't too many Vstroms that come down here. This will all be BMW R1250, GSA, Ducati. Here we go, a couple of other people with the same idea. Nice RS. Lord, he's on a Japanese bike in Oak Bay. Oof. Don't know if they can take that. The first guy was on his Beamer, that's okay. I think that's acceptable, he won't get reported, but we're running the gamut right now. So there was, for years, a white wolf on one of these islands. It swam there and it was living there for years. I guess it was eating birds and birds' eggs and things like that. Might still be there, but I think it might have been the one that eventually swam back and was found in Shawnigan Lake, shot by a hunter, and the hunter was remorseful for doing it. He didn't realize it was the famous white wolf. There we go, cloven hoofs seem to have the right of way. They're going to meet in the middle. Why did the deer cross the road? To mount the other deer? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I'm getting a punch in the back. That's my conscience there again. There's an Aston Martin Lagonda behind us. Topless. Very nice. If you live in Carmel and are getting fed up with the water shortages, come up to Victoria. It's all here. But remember, we're in BC, and as you Americans call it, bring cash. But not your guns. Okay, because we tend to talk ourselves out of situations here, not shoot our way out. Oh, come on, it was just a joke. Stop it. You know I love you, I'm down there all the time. Mother-in-law's American, what can you say? E-bikes, good way to see it. And now we're coming into Caddy Bay, or Cadborough Bay. There's Mount Doug. He's doing more than 25. God, gotta love those mountains you can drive up. Well, it's definitely up. Up, 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 up. Sharp left, sharp right, and then a little wiggle and we're up there. God, that was a hard climb. Sweating. No, I'm joking. Okay. I think I remember walking up here last time, and yeah, done it once. Don't need to do that one again.